Hey everyone, today I want to talk to you about affirmations and using affirmations to change behavior. And for those of you who don't know what an affirmation is, it's the process of affirming something to be true, okay? So for instance, it's just a declaration, right? It's a statement you make. And you can make it to yourself openly. You're here in the outer air, you can just affirm something about yourself like, I am a positive person. I am good at making YouTube videos. I play well with others, right? I'm a good team player. So these are affirmation statements that you can make, right? And so the reason why I wanted to bring up affirmations is I wanted to talk about the basics of the affirmation, right? It's as simple as saying the statement, making the declaration about what you want to be true or what you hold true, right? So I bring this up because I have an awesome example to share with you guys today. It has to do with my kid, right? So I've got a teenager and he likes to play online games with other kids. And the problem with some of these online games, as you all know, is that they get competitive and they get very, they can get violent, right? But we don't play those violent games. We'll play more like the building games, like Minecraft and things like that, where I don't like it when he's actually in that survival mode, we'll call it, where you can actually kill and blast other people. That's not fun. Like building things is fun. Building things is fun and it's productive. But sometimes when you're building and you're also in public, in that public game setting, other people can come to you and knock over things that you're building. And so that frustrates the heck out of my kid, right? And so he gets so frustrated sometimes, he wants to retaliate. And the way he retaliates is by using the chat function within the game and starts criticizing people and starts calling people names and things like that. And it doesn't get any better, obviously, because then when he does that, then they retaliate, and it's just constantly, it's a battle the whole time, and he gets really upset. And so I have to actually ask him to step off the computer, right? So his first punishment is get off the computer. You need to take a time out, take a break, calm down, and that's the first part of bringing him off the fence, right? The second thing is that once he's calm, he knows he's in trouble now. Look, you can't be playing like this. You can't be upset with other people online because, you're just as responsible as the other person, right? It's not just one person that causes damage. It takes two people to really cause a lot of trouble and damage. And so anyways, my solution to that was, I wanted him not to feel like he lost the privilege to play. Rather, I wanted him to understand what his actions were doing to him. It was making him upset. He wasn't having fun anymore. He wasn't happy. So what did I do? I made him write an affirmation. Like I said, an affirmation is the process of declaring something that you want to be true or that is true, right? So I made him write an affirmation on paper, right? And so he had to write down, I will be kind and positive to others. Right, he had to write that down 30 times. I didn't want to make him write down too much. 30 times of writing a line is really a lot of writing. And he's more used to typing, unfortunately. But I made him write it down 30 times. And the reason why I did that was not only did he have to repeat every line that he wrote, but it made him take an action. See, he's already affirming and declaring that he's going to be kind to others and positive to others. But I'm also making him do one extra step, which is take an action, and that's writing. Writing is an action, and when you can write something like this, you can change behavior really quickly because your mind is fully engaged on what you're writing as you're saying it too. Right? You write it, you say it. You write it, you say it. You do that 30 times. It's planted. The seed is planted already, and so since then, he earned it back. So I made him write it 30 times. He earned back his playtime, and from that, he was better, and he's been good for the last couple of weeks now, really watching his behavior, understanding what he declared, right? And it works. So it may not work for everyone. It may not work for every situation, but in this case, he is always learning. And so doing affirmations with him is actually a good, positive solution to trying to correct behavior. And so I'm still testing it out, but it really works. And these are the basics of it, right? And so for those of you who know, actually, if you all remember, I don't know, not everyone, but if you are old enough, you'll remember back in the days, teachers used to make students who were misbehaving go up to the whiteboard and write down, or maybe it was after class or after school, they would have to write like, I will not misbehave in class. I will not talk back to the teacher on the board like 100 times, right? We used to have to write on the board 100 times. I didn't do it. I never got in trouble. But there were a lot of kids that got in trouble, and they would have to write on the board, I promised, or, I whatever declare, I will not misbehave again, right? So I will not talk in class while the teacher is talking. Oh my goodness, if you had to write that 100 times, you definitely wouldn't want to be up there again. So it's a good way to help correct the behavior and create positive behaviors in kids. At least it's working for my kid for now. But who knows? There might be better techniques and solutions. Anyways, wanted to share that with you. Affirmations, positive thing. Works for me, works for kids. Hope it works for you too. Talk to you later.